Cool.
Hey.
Hello. I'm going to share this on Facebook. Hey, what's up, everybody?
We're cooking. Because that's what we do.
That's what we
on
do.
Saturdays at noon/3 p.m. Eastern Time. For the Planet Ant Network, and for my Facebook, and for Jeff's Instagram, and for Jeff's Facebook. Planet Ant goes out into the world, and we call it Hungry as a Horse. Oh, man.
What?
Put my hand on this counter and touched something suspicious. Why? All right.
What's suspicious?
Just sticky. You know how our kitchen is usually immaculately clean?
Mm-hmm.
This was an unusual situation of something not 100%. That just doesn't happen. Not in this kitchen. So I'm cleaning that off now. All right, today we're making vegan
Adam
potato
West,
salad.
Jason, Chris.
That's what we're doing. So if you want to hang out, it's a summer staple, isn't it? Isn't it, Jeff?
What voice is this we're
That's
using?
my cooking voice.
That's your cooking
It's a
voice?
summer staple.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me to watch Bon Appetit.
What is
Any of you watch Bon Appetit? It's a show on YouTube. But it's a lot of different shows. I was talking to Laura Newell, if any of you know Laura Newell in the Facebook world, a friend of mine, comedian, roller derby girl. She was, and some people in my sketch group were telling me to watch Bon Appetit.
Bon
because
Appetit.
It's a bunch of different cooking shows on YouTube, but I didn't know they had like themes and stuff. It's crazy. I thought it was just one show. It's like our sketch group actually did a parody of one of the chefs. So I thought it was just that. Apparently no. Like one of the shows is you get like a junk food, like Twix bars or something, and then they have to make it in their kitchen from scratch. Like a challengey thing or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, the whole reason I brought that up was for that voice to just be some weird.
Oh, okay. I forgot how we got there.
I forgot how we got there.
I forgot how we got there.
So we're making vegan potato salad. First thing we have to do is wash our hands. Oh, hi. We're hungry as a horse.
Hungry as a horse.
Vegan potato salad.
Vegan
On
potato
the
salad.
Planet Ant Live Network. Planet Ant is a theater in Hamtramck, Black Box Theater. And hopefully they're open soon. So in Hamtramck, Michigan. So
there's even a dog watching us right now. Remember
There's a dog watching
Remember the dog that barked at us having the cute animal?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had a cute
Milo
animal video.
Yeah.
I'm washing my hands, by the way. You always got to wash your hands. That's
if you don't do my camera, it doesn't count.
Yeah. Step one. You got to sing songs.
Hungry as a horse. Theme music.
Theme music. We're hungry as a horse. That's the Hungry as a Horse theme song that we sing when we wash our hands.
Oh, sorry. I treated it like you were done.
Yeah, because there's still a virus out there, guys.
Still a virus, guys.
That's what they say.
Valerie said, oh my God, my daughter just tried to make vegan potato salad. Tasted like mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Doesn't sound bad. Mashed potatoes.
I know, it kind of does sound good. Well, if you don't like vegan mayonnaise, then this is bad days for you. But you can make this as regular potato salad. So really, if you just want to know how to make regular potato salad, this is jam. This is like what my mom used to make potato salad. This is how I learned to make it.
Do we got to pretend that vegan mayonnaise tastes different?
It doesn't to me at all. It tastes exactly the same to me. Well, I shouldn't say exactly. It tastes a little more like Miracle Whip maybe, but I like Miracle Whip better.
Sure.
So it might be like the tiniest bit tangier than like Hellman's. But I thought Hellman's was gross anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So first you boil the potatoes. This does not have eggs in it. That's the biggest difference. When my mom would make it non-vegan, it has hard-boiled eggs. So if you're making it non-vegan, like I'm not going to shame anybody for making anything non-vegan. Jeff will for sure shame you. I will not. I'm not gonna.
How do you think? I don't shame anybody.
I know. I'm just saying that
If they want to be a sinner, they're allowed to be a sinner.
No, I'm Mexican. There's no vegans in my family.
What did your family say when they found out that you were vegan? What did they say?
They got sad.
They got sad and they just started listing ingredients.
You don't eat chicken.
You don't eat chicken? They just, well, but what about cheese? They just list all of the things that they know the answers to.
So they didn't really know. They're
like, do you want a carrot? Do you want a carrot?
They really don't. They're scared that I don't eat food. So, all right. Now we got to decide how many potatoes. How many are you feeling?
I'm
like
not even positive that I
is-
know what we're eating right now.
All right.
So, I'm here to assist. 5 potatoes sounds like a good number.
You could wash them, but we're gonna peel them anyway. So feel how you feel about that.
Yeah.
So like I said,
How do you feel, JB?
This translates to regular potato salad. I swear to you. You don't have to think we're weaker. You don't have to feel sad for us. This translates 100%. So in this case, if you were making these, I probably put too much water.
Yeah, it's a lot of water.
If you were making this,
Oh, is that the perception thing again? What was
I
that?
don't know. What do you mean?
The space. You know how you say that you're bad?
Oh yeah, I'm bad at space. So if you were making this right now, and it wasn't vegan, you would put the potatoes and eggs in there and just boil them until further notice. Now, should we have started boiling this before we went live? Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe.
Yeah, this is it. You guys want to watch us watch water boil?
Our stove is really hot. Like it's a gas
Ellen
stove,
Miller, what's
which
up?
are hotter. We can cut stuff. Tell you what's going in it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me.
You know what?
I won't know. I'm just gonna stand here if you don't tell
All
me
right,
something.
I'm gonna tell you things.
Okay.
So what goes in it is every mustard you have. And if you only have one kind of mustard, then already
You failed.
already there's problems. Already now I'm gonna shame you if you only have one kind of mustard.
Yeah.
So I'm saying. You can't just have one kind of mustard in your house. Now I just
Where's
assume
the other kind?
you all sweet for Michael Gilmore. Thank you.
We're missing a kind of. We're missing mustard.
No, we got mustard.
Back by the mail.
If you only have one kind of mustard, then you're wrong. You failed life and you got to start over.
Every episode, I tell you guys that I didn't know I liked mustard until college, right?
Oh yeah.
Some people
I
find
forget.
drugs and alcohol in college. I found mustard.
Oh my god.
So we
Did
had.
that go along with you shaving your mustache?
No, that was my own personal decision. It wasn't influenced by other people. The
Oh,
mustache was more of a group situation.
Oh, nobody did a mustard intervention.
No, nobody gave me an intervention. So we got some spicy brown mustard. We have some standard yellow mustard and some stone ground mustard, and I don't know what that means.
It's like sweeter. It has a pretzel on it because it's the ones that if you order pretzels like at a restaurant, they're going to give you that kind of mustard most likely.
Oh shit!
What?
The Independent Comedy Club. Hey, Independent Comedy Club. Jason Brent sent me a message, and I was supposed to respond.
Well, here's your chance. Tell the world what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, I was gonna do the Independent Comedy Club Instagram page, and then he messaged me and asked me if I wanted to do it for more than just Sunday, and then I haven't gotten a chance.
Oh man.
And then I got 4 hours of sleep,
Oh
and
man.
life happened. But we'll get back.
All right.
We'll get back to you.
Always have a
Right
good
after
night.
this. You're gonna remind me?
Sure. Always have a good night.
No. Yeah, we got a good night. We got this as a Christmas present.
White elephant.
We thought that this was a shitty gift, to be
I
honest.
didn't think it was a shitty gift. I just thought I wasn't going to use it as much as I did.
Yeah.
I did not think it was a shitty gift.
We got this in exchange, if my memory serves me correct, through White Elephant in the gift exchange game, whatever you guys call it.
Yankee swap? Some people call it different.
Somehow my grandpa, who is a deaf man, got headphones.
Yeah.
That was the gift that he had. So to try to fix that situation, we swapped gifts after the game, and we ended up getting some really good knives out of that whole trade. What's up, Wesley Ward?
Wes. Wes
Wes.
said, is Wes at the bar? I hope he's watching from the bar. He
From-
posted that he was at the bar. Maybe it was like a later. Maybe I didn't check the time of when he was at the bar.
Could have been last week.
I want him to be at the bar right now.
Was it last week? Do you even know when you
I
read
saw
this?
the picture today.
Today?
I want him to be watching us from the bar.
Why?
I don't know. I think
Like
that's
on
fine.
on the TV?
No, just from his phone. But I don't know if he can hear us. So I feel like I need to like put up a sign that says,
Say, hey, Wes!
"Watch us from the bar."
Oh man, I still feel bad about the Independent Comedy Club. Can you really remind me?
Yeah, you gotta be. I feel like you should be able to watch stuff outside now. Now that we're out of quarantine, it should be okay to just watch Zoom and FaceTime stuff.
True.
From outside.
True.
You should not feel shamed for this.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're making some food. We're making some food.
I need a cutting board, and you're probably gonna have to get it down.
Okay. I have to write this on a sheet of
Oh,
paper.
no, I
because
got it.
don't believe that.
Whoa!
Whoa, Nelly.
All right. So, pickles. Pickles go into the potato salad. Usually, I tell everybody that the 99-cent store has the best of everything. Their pickles suck. I'm here to tell you, don't get pickles from the 99-cent store. Pickles from Trader Joe's are the shit. Dill
They're the
pickles.
shit. I usually say the things are the jam. I'm surprised.
The jam, the shit, they're everything.
Esther's a really big fan of referring to things that she likes as being the jam.
My jam.
That's how you say. You say that's my jam. Or you say
Yeah.
that's the jam. You never say the jam.
That too.
All
I
right.
don't know.
All right.
That's how I talk. All right. Right now, I'm really scared about how long these potatoes are going to take.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yeah. That
you're going to have
was.
to do time.
Should we pour out water? The more water there is, the more that has to boil.
Come on. I'll go with your theory.
It's not a theory.
All right. I'll go with your
It's not.
hypothesis.
It's not a hunch. It takes
I'll
more
go
water,
with what
longer
you're
to
thinking.
take.
I'll try your idea.
So the least amount that you can get away with. Let's try that.
Oh, see, you know things. Look at that fire. Why does our stove look like a fire?
I don't know.
All
Can
right.
I just eat a pickle?
All right, Jeff.
What do I do now?
You can eat a pickle. It's time for you to do time.
Oh man, I can't believe we just forgot to boil water.
No, I
We
just said I
you.
didn't know. I didn't know. I'm cutting pickles. That's what I'm doing. So what's your first joke gonna? Oh shit, your run rolled away. What's your first joke gonna be when you do comedy again?
Oh man, I think I just quit.
You quit
I
comedy?
think you asking me that question made me want to just quit comedy. I don't.
Anyone is Wes still watching? What's your first joke, Wes?
It's gonna be weird, and I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of what I want to talk about. I don't like the idea that people. It's impossible now more than ever. I guess this is the thing that is a good thing to take from it. Now more than ever.
Look at him. Little.
Now more than ever, it's impossible to make everybody happy. Not even just because of the divide politically, but just more so because I think some people go to comedy shows to escape,
Mm-hmm.
and some people are going to be weirded out by you not acknowledging what's happening right now.
Yes.
I read my comments.
I'm
Wave.
reading your comments.
Just
All right.
people waving. I didn't say the word.
What
wave.
up?
You gotta scroll it up.
What up,
If you don't,
Anthony?
it won't go back up if you don't scroll back up.
We're making vegan potato salad.
Vegan potato salad. Right now, we are watching water boil.
And you can, like I said before, and I'll say this because now Anthony's here, you can make this regular potato salad, I
Yeah.
swear.
Hey, Brendan. Right now, we are boiling some potatoes.
You can make it regular. So right now I'm cutting pickles
This is
into like this size.
How do you
of
feel
pickle.
about relish?
And we'll put relish in too.
Okay.
Who brought the potato salad?
What's that from?
I don't know.
That's a thing. I don't think he just made that up.
I don't know, but I'm sure some people hate it because some people hate mayonnaise. And I can't blame them for hating mayonnaise because sometimes mayonnaise is gross. I'm sorry, I like mayonnaise. I'm not proud.
I mean, but it's good that you apologize. You should apologize first.
Yeah.
That's important. That's a movie on Netflix? That's the name of the movie? Who brought the potato salad? Huh.
I can't even imagine what it's about.
Check it out. It's funny. All right. Well, we got something from this show today.
So this is for if you're invited to a barbecue, you can take this to your barbecue.
Oh man, you're doing your voice. Don't forget. I think when you're
what happened
there, whenever you like look down,
Can I request a song? Oh wow. Yeah, we'll sing it. Do it. I feel the food would improve if you have good spirits while cooking it. That means get drunk. And I can't yet, but one of these episodes, when I don't have improv class after this,
well, the thirsty
we're getting drunk.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's really what that comment means. That's just how I want to take it. So it's gonna be get drunk and cook. And if we live to the end, then success. We didn't burn the place down. We didn't cut each other. It's gonna be like a challenge. I got a TikTok drunk cooking challenge. I don't know. Everything's a challenge now.
Yeah.
For some reason, my Facebook is flooded with a lot of my comedian friends shotgunning beer, but I've yet to listen to it with the audio watch it with the audio on. So if any of you are shotgunning beer people,
what's the point of that?
I don't know. I haven't listened to it with the audio on, so I'm very curious.
Well, we think that there's like some story or something like every time you shotgun a beer, $1 goes to Alzheimer's. And you're like, how did that help? You're like, whatever, we're shotgun beer challenge.
Mayonnaise is gross. Yeah, I know some people hate mayonnaise. That's why I apologize wholeheartedly for saying it. We're gonna split the room on this one. Like, screw you, like starting your sets, your shows, talking about whatever, hating Trump and splitting the room or whatever. Mayonnaise is what's gonna split the goddamn room.
Yeah.
Hi, so you two are totally vegans. Yes, we are vegans.
Yep.
And I guess the one thing is when something does say, like, made in manufactured in a factory that might have an egg one day.
That's met a person that had an egg once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to have it and hope that's a lawsuit thing.
Well, yeah, it typically just is a lawsuit thing.
Now, I am cutting celery.
Right now, Esther's cutting celery. That's exciting.
It is.
Still waiting for your Netflix special, Valerie said. Hey, same here. Me too. I appreciate that.
Netflix money.
I appreciate that.
So I'm cutting it in pieces about this size.
Is that your
pickle is about this size.
So it matches.
So they're about the same size. I feel like this is bigger chunks than I see most potato salad.
How do you feel about that?
And I like the bigger chunks. And we're going to put relish in it, which, I don't know, my mom didn't put relish in hers. Mm-hmm. But we're putting relish. I put in paprika because that's what goes on the top of deviled eggs and potato salad. And
oh, shit. The water's doing things. The water's moving now.
What did you say that made me think of something? Because you said like when people go to comedy now, some people are going to want to escape from all this and feel like they're done talking about it. And some people are going to be like,
well, I came here to hear what comedians had to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I feel like that's going to divide. I feel like there's so many more things to divide the room now than just politics. There's different stances on the protests. There's different stances on the coronavirus. There's different stances on politics. And it's an election. It doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun to do comedy.
But I feel like now, whatever, it's going to be forever. Whatever your stance is, if you have an opinion, I think people are going to be less likely to be mad at you for having an opinion, or at least if you do, how people want people at Starbucks to have an opinion.
Yeah.
You know? Everybody,
so maybe now more than ever, there will be less people that are complaining that you had an opinion, and they could disagree with your opinion, but just the fact that you have an opinion used to be something that people would argue about.
Yes.
If you like pickles and potato salad, relish really amplifies that taste.
Hell yeah.
That's good to know. It's good to know there, Bree.
I haven't done it yet, and I'm kind of excited for it because Jeff brought up the relish.
I brought it up. I was going to say, you better give me the credit. This was my idea. She's doing all the work, and I don't know how to make it at all, but I'm taking credit for the relish.
One time I did, I don't have this now, but one time I put in jalapeno stuffed olives chopped up, and that was really good. But Jeff's not a big fan of olives, and I don't have any, so
not
all
the
those
biggest olive
factors
fan.
combined. But yeah, I think that now people aren't going to be that surprised if you have an opinion on something. And the people who say, yeah, you shouldn't have an opinion on something, or why would you want to voice your opinion? This isn't the place for it. Those are usually Republicans.
Yeah.
Those are the people who always say, like, politics is personal. I can't really talk about who I voted for. That probably
just means you're
racist.
ashamed of us.
Yeah.
It just means there's so many less closet liberals than closet conservatives.
Yeah. Because, like, what's the stereotype for a liberal is you bleeding heart liberal, you care.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That turned into being an insult? Just all these insults that when you think back of just like people making fun of social justice warriors, people making fun of like all these things. I'm just like, at the heart of this, you're insulting people for giving a shit. Like, is that really where we should start the insults? Like, is making fun of the people that gave a shit?
I've had people say that to me when they first meet me. Like, I had a coworker recently who he like came out as a liberal to me, which is funny because he didn't know where I stood. I mean, like, he should know where I stand just because most brown people are liberal. Like, there's Kanye, and then there's the rest.
He needed like a public statement.
No, like when we were having a conversation, he said like, I'm one of those like, bleeding heart liberals, and he was just so ashamed of it. Like I was going to be like, you
should have just
caring about people. Because you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should just say things that you don't even know what they mean. Where it's just like, well, why don't you just give our country to Russia? Just like say. I'm going to start saying stuff like that. I don't even know what that means. Just like, well, you just want communism then? And I just, I don't know.
Yeah. You Marxist.
Not how racists use that phrase. Of what phrase? I forget what phrase we left.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about
bleeding heart liberal.
Of being saying that something's private, that politics is private, voting's private. I never got that either because people always want whoever you vote for, they want you to share everything. They want you to tell people about your campaign. Mm-hmm. And then you ask somebody, and then you're not allowed to ask someone who they voted for. That's so weird to me. Yeah.
That's what the wall looks like.
Oh, Jeff, you did some old lady stuff.
No, everybody does that.
I know, but it always looks like
yeah.
It always looks like how do I use this? I got my grandson's computer. Oh gosh.
Watch out. Walking. Yeah, bet.
Shut it a little bit.
Randy, what's up?
All right. I'm adding.
Hey, Fago. What's up?
Adding dill as well. We are waiting.
So, how you doing?
We're waiting for potatoes to boil. So.
Yeah, right now we're waiting. This is a cooking show where you watch us watch
water
boil. Huh?
It's not bad. All right.
I like this
People-
shirt. There's a shirt from Five Below. You remember this?
Yeah.
Real the struggle is. And it's Yoda.
I know, it's adult Yoda. No one cares about adult
Nobody
Yoda
cares.
anymore. People barely care about baby Yoda anymore. Yoda's some
They're-
pre-pandemic shit.
You know what? I haven't seen it, but you know what? Baby Yoda was overrated. I'll just say that.
Wow.
I haven't even seen
You're just
it.
going to go on record
I
and
haven't
say
seen
something
it,
so
but
controversial
I
like
haven't
that?
seen it, but it's just, I don't know.
Ready for the
I saw
stage.
pictures of it, and I'm just like, I don't know. Have you seen a kitten before? What the fuck is so different about a Baby Yoda that had that much of an impact in society and a level of cuteness that's somehow supposed to surpass your average puppy video? I don't
It
understand.
was a time. It just everything came together at the right time.
I
When the
don't.
world needed Baby Yoda. That's what happened.
I just watched Twister on Netflix. It's Twister.
Uh,
And immediately-
I love Baby Yoda. I just watched Twister on Netflix and immediately wanted to hear a Jeff Horste.
What's up, Danielle? How you doing?
Twister, is that
Oh wait, that was the tornado.
the tornado movie?
Yeah, that was white people chasing after tornadoes,
Oh,
and I forget why they wanted. I mean, that was their job, but why was it different? Was it like a crazier tornado than usual?
I don't know.
It
I
was
want
really.
to check it out.
You don't remember it?
I don't remember. I don't think I ever saw
Oh
it.
man, I
I
remember
think I saw the
that.
commercial and there was like a tornado with a cow in it or something.
Yeah, it's
So-
white people chasing after natural disasters.
But it wasn't real, right? It was like a.
What do you mean
I
real?
mean, it was a fictional movie. It's not a documentary about.
No,
storm
it's a
chasing, right?
movie.
Okay. Because
It's
there
not
was a
even movie.
documentary about. There's like shows called like
Oh
Storm
yeah,
Chaser.
yeah. No, this wasn't based on a true story.
For a while, that's what like was in. Like how right now everybody watches murder.
Oh yeah, that's been hot for a while.
People watch murder documentaries and murder podcasts and stuff.
Sorry, bro.
For a while, it was all about chasing.
Thanks, Hugo.
storms.
They wanted to get their balls in the tornadoes.
They wanted to get their balls.
Yeah, they had. Now I'm remembering. Thanks, bro.
You watched this movie?
Yeah,
You saw
I've
it?
seen the movie. Yeah,
Oh my god!
they
I
had.
haven't seen a lot of movies. That's why
I know I haven't seen that many. They had these balls, right? And somehow they were gonna it was gonna collect data. These balls were gonna affect the whole storm chasing world. I weather pattern world. I don't know, but they needed these balls to be inside the tornado. It was like
Wow.
Pokemon. It was like they were trying to catch a tornado.
I choose you.
I choose you. They were throwing Pokeballs at tornadoes, if I remember it right. Wasn't that? I mean, he just saw it, so maybe he
Oh my
remembers
god!
electronic balls.
Well, that's
Ready?
good that he wanted our commentary because we are putting a podcast together,
We should do that
showing
movie.
each other. Well, that would be your shit.
Yeah,
Showing
yeah,
each
yeah.
other our shit from growing up and getting each other's opinion on it because, well, we have an age difference.
We have an age difference in our relationship, and so we're going to show movies that I went up that I appreciated growing up that are classics, and vice
And I
versa.
didn't see any of that stuff because
She
I
didn't
was
see
in
any of that
college.
because she was in college.
I didn't know what was going on when he was a child. I've never seen an episode of. Wait, was it a show? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Was it a show and a movie?
What the fuck did you just
Was
say?
it a show and a movie or
What
just
the
a
fuck
movie?
did you just say?
Was it a cartoon show and then it was a live action? I don't know about Ninja Turtles. This is why we wanted to do a podcast about that.
What is a backsplash? Is this the
Backs.
backsplash?
I think.
Somebody hates it. I gotta tell you, this is what my kitchen looks like. I don't know.
We have a cheap apartment.
It's-
I think that's what it is, but I thought a backsplash was what was behind the stove part. I didn't know if that
Somebody
was.
commented and said, "I hate your backsplash." I'm like, hey, you know, and I like your honesty. So how about that?
I love that.
How about that?
That's hilarious. I feel like people have told us before that they liked it. We had the same reaction, like, it's not
Really?
ours. We don't
Yeah.
know nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the name of the show? What's the podcast? What is it?
Oh, that's my shit.
That's my shit. Yes, we're gonna
On the Planet Ant
on the
Network.
Planet Ant Live Network. We're going to have a podcast where we each we will, while we're watching movies that the other one hasn't seen, so
that we loved.
That we love.
Or TV shows.
Or TV shows.
I don't know about, like, I had music videos I loved. Did you have music videos that you watched, that you were into? Was that something that you did?
Not that I was like,
life?
I mean, I remember, there's some I remember, but there was none that like changed my life. But Ninja Turtles was a cartoon and a movie.
Okay, so it was a cartoon and a live action movie.
And it was a pillowcase, and it was an action figure, and a toothbrush, and it was a whole bunch of things. It took over the whole world, but that's all the backsplash. Hey, Philadelphia! I believe you're the reason that I got 99-cent store. 99-cent store. I invested in some. What are these called? Help me out. Give me a word.
Obviously older. That's hilarious.
Give me a word.
Slides.
Slides. Got the slides in my
on.
life. What? Shut up. And
Scaring me. All right. They're getting softer, the potatoes.
$4.
You gotta boil the
got
potatoes.
some slides for $4 at the dollar store. How about that?
Yeah,
Huh?
they're really good.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it is a video game too. I did play
Space Jam. Have you seen Space Jam?
No.
You haven't seen Space Jam?
No.
You haven't seen Space? Is that on the list?
Yelling at me.
I gotta write that down. I'm supposed to type it on my phone.
distorting.
Get the hell out of my.
You're distorting.
I gotta write that
audio.
down. Space Jam.
Oh my god.
Wow, that might have to be. I don't know if that's the first. I don't know. Wow. Oh yeah, actually, what we're so
they wanted to get their balls in a tornado.
this is Detroit. We're actually out in LA. We're actually so I'm not sure, but we do have a very Detroit. Oh yeah, she's wearing a Detroit shirt.
Detroit shirt. I've tried to always have a Detroit shirt.
Slide, like yeah, big fan of the slides. I'm not sure why I waited till I was 32. I don't know how old everybody else was when they discovered things.
There's a stigma against men with sandals.
Is that what it was that held me from it? I just always felt like
I knew were like, no.
I was always like, but sometimes I want to run. I got energy. I can't run in these. This is a decision. This is a footwear decision that you are gonna. If somebody wants to get you, you're gonna get got.
Well, welcome to the life of females. Try running in stilettos.
I can't feel bad for that. Nobody's making you wear those. Nobody.
Society is.
Nobody in society.
Men are.
No, women care about height. Men don't.
No, it lifts your butt up.
Lifts your butt up. Whatever. We'll take your butt. Whatever butt you're giving us is the butt we'll accept. Okay. And if all women got together and they were like, you know what?
Yeah, that's the point. They're not all together.
All right, then that's not on us.
You got to compete.
You need to get your women together and agree that
you got to compete.
You guys are gonna go on butt strike and say, look, the butt we got is the butt I'm not gonna walk around and balancing on fucking uncomfortable shoes.
That's not how it goes.
Hey, well, you know what? I'm this is the hard truth.
You gotta feel bad.
I
don't know if I would have put pepper in it. I don't.
In a video game, yeah, that's got the joke. I wear socks and sandals. I wear socks and sandals. I haven't got it. Are these
from sandals, socks, and sandals. I think we can accept it all now.
You think that that's a masculinity thing with socks and sandals?
It was a fashion faux pas, from what I remember back in the day.
I just don't remember
why. It was showing a dude with a mullet and socks and sandals and a NASCAR T-shirt, and like, look at him.
So it was just. Because it's like because the people that would wear that would also have mullets and also had and so it was.
Yeah, I think it was just
like if it was
that's
just
out of style kind of thing.
And then did we read Mimosas? Did we read that?
Oh,
did you read that?
Yes, you had read that earlier. That's for us to get drunk on later.
Agreed. Leave the stilettos alone. Kyle Dot, cross country bitches. Okay, so Kyle Dodd, I went to college with, a good friend of mine in college that I met in college, and no, he didn't even say that. He didn't bring up the story, but I guess I started to bring it up already. Kyle Dodd has this ongoing lie for that. If you've ever been blackout drunk, your friends are allowed to, I guess, just make up whatever world happened from the night before. And Kyle Dodd, who just commented, cross country bitches, claims that I was naked and I was streaking, running around the entire apartment complex. I can't believe that I would be screaming naked, running around an apartment complex and not have gotten in somewhat trouble from that.
No, you're a white man.
Okay, sure.
They
I'm
let
a white
you go.
man. Okay, that doesn't
Have
mean
we
that,
learned nothing?
that doesn't mean that they would ignore me. That means that I wouldn't be shot. I understand. But that doesn't mean
they
that
ignore you.
that doesn't mean that
let that white man show himself.
somebody that lived there. You're talking about the police. I'm talking about this is an apartment complex. People live there, and this is nighttime. This is 2 a.m, and you're claiming that nobody that lives in an entire apartment complex is going to have an issue with me running around and naked.
Well,
I don't believe it. But every time Kyle, he brings it up, and he refuses to acknowledge that he's lying. And he just continues him.
I will
and Victor
say,
Koo, my other college friends were like, hey, you remember the time that Jeff ran around the apartment naked? And he was like, cross country bitches, and just running around. And that's how you do a good lie, is you bring one little thing of truth. And the truth is that when I was drunk, I would run around and say cross country bitches. Because I ran cross country. Like cross country bitches. And there's a fun thing, but I kept my clothes on. I have had so much to drink, it's all coming off. That's not a thing. That's not a part of me.
Yes, you have not gotten naked, blackout drunk.
I thought it was
ran.
Leave the stilettos alone. Brian said, I thought it was a dad thing to do, to wear the socks.
Oh, to wear socks and sandals?
And then Hugo said, no, you can't, Jeff, don't do it. Socks and sandals is criminal.
See, it's polarizing.
And
I
Brian,
don't know if it's something you can just jump into without the confidence that goes along with it. Of you just being like, that's who I am.
Oh yeah, so that's not. I don't think I've found who I am as a human yet. As a human, I can't. If that's the amount of confidence you have to have to rock socks and sandals.
You're confident enough to be captured, man. Some people can't even do capture.
That's taken progress for me to get to that.
You got brown pants.
I've had to meditate every day for fucking 200 days. Oh, Jesus.
You're going to burn yourself.
Well, then let me. I have my reasons. Walking on a beach with sandals is torture. But if you wear socks, it's much easier / better. I'm dad-splaining now. I didn't know that was a form of splaining.
Dad-splaining?
Yeah.
I feel it.
I feel it too.
Well, you just had a hard time at the beach. We just went to the beach 2 days ago.
Yeah, these were not beachable sandals.
They were supposed to be.
I
don't know what happened.
Well, because we had to go up and down hills.
Yeah.
And these were falling. And then I don't know if it's because I got hairy feet, or the texture of these, but these were very uncomfortable on the beach. These caused my pain. I don't know if it's because I bought these at the 99-cent store, or if I need more sturdy sandals, like some hiking ones or something. But this did not work. Over here, let's see. Since we're on the topic, who made the potato salad is hilarious, or was hilarious. I gotta check it out. Slides are more like slippers than sandals.
Oh, so you gotta go into a sandal world.
You gotta go into the sandal world. Man, people are really educating me on things that I should have learned through life. This is.
What would we do without talking to people every Saturday?
No idea.
I don't know.
This is how we check in with the world.
Yeah.
Socks are athletic socks and athletic slides are a staple in some regions. Okay. So I guess, so socks and slides is different stigma than socks and sandals.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
We're learning
and it said she hit it on the nose. All right. Okay. Now we know. Now we're learning things. Should I go run in and grab socks real quick and come back?
You can. But you're going to be hot.
Just to feel how that feels?
I think you're going to get hot. We're in front of a stove. Well, it's not that hot today. It's not 90 degrees. It's only in the 70s.
Does it matter the color? Does it change the color of the sock? Does
I
the
don't
color of
know
the sock
either.
change things?
Maybe white is worse.
Is white worse to wear with your socks?
But if
With
you
your
wear
slide?
socks, so much better. Yeah, I don't know.
Right now, just the 1 foot test, blindfolded 1 foot test. The sock slide feels way more comfortable.
Huh.
Yeah, it feels way more comfortable because just being in socks is more comfortable
Yeah,
than
you look
being
like
bare.
a dad. I gotta say. Yeah.
Right now, the socks and the slides. This is
That's where you live now?
This is where I live now, Brian. I'm socks and slides. At least in my place where I can't be judged by anybody other than you and whoever I tell people. It's standard.
Right.
So socks.
Socks and slides is standard?
So I'm wearing black ones.
We're learning all
I got black
types of
socks.
things.
So how does this look? Can you get me? So how does this work? Should I instead get like white ones? Do I wear white socks?
We need you guys.
We need you. This is how I'm gonna get dressed in the morning from now on. It's gonna be like.
But if you were just
This
lying
is-
constantly, is this what children do?
Is this-
YouTubers?
It's like the Truman Show if he just really just knew that he was on a show and it didn't drive him crazy. He's just like, so should I wear this?
And then you just have people
All
tell you
right.
what to do all day.
Hey,
I think they get bored, but they're not.
Philadelphia
We're here to
says
help
it's
you.
okay. I'm cool with it.
All right. You're good. We got to peel the potatoes when they are
Jennifer.
done. You know they're done because you can stick a fork in them. Did you know that that's a phrase that really means something? Jeff doesn't know about cooking. You know when people go, stick a fork in it, I'm done. That's real.
I don't know much about that because I don't talk to people that talk like that. I've never met a human being that said that in real life. I've only heard that. Have you heard people in real life say that?
I don't know if real life. I get mixed up
Exactly.
with real life and TV. And
There's so many
Super Bowl,
phrases that I'm like, I don't
know what's real life anymore.
I don't think that people say that in real life. I think there's I
Stick
think
a
you could
fork in
you could write a whole
I'm
book
done.
of phrases just and things
Okay,
that people
this has to
only
be done.
say on television where they just don't do that. There's a lot of things that you brought up recently about what's so different about television that I don't know how many people know this. You guys know that people don't say bye
They don't say bye
on
on
the
TV.
phone on TV. You know, in real life, you're like, all right. You might be like, all right, peace. You might be like, all right, I'll talk to you later. You might be like, bye or bye bye. If you want to whiten it more, be like, all right, bye bye bye. But maybe not two bubbas. I don't know. I don't know how everybody has their own. But yeah, on TV, they're just rude as fuck. They're just like,
They never say bye on TV.
and they just walk away.
And you'll never unsee it now.
And now that you know that, you will look for that, and you will never see a time where somebody says bye. Jeff Horste flaunts his immaculate taste in friends.
It is.
What did I do
I
that?
mean, because you just said that you don't talk to people who just say, stick a fork in it, I'm done.
I'm like,
but-
I've never met somebody. It's not. I haven't been actively avoiding these.
I mean,
people.
you also hang out with mostly comedians. So you don't hang out with people who have their regular, like, weird ass ways of talking like dad things. And then your dad isn't your typical like dad joke guy.
No.
What does your dad say that he thinks is funny? Like what your dad's joke? This is what his dad does to me. He has like in his phone. He has like the ugliest picture of like a weird looking animal. I don't even know what it was. Like a
What are
weird
the
like
my dad
rat,
jokes? Yeah.
rat monkey, like weird, ugliest animal you can
Yeah.
imagine. And he'll show it to me and he'll go,
This is a photo.
Photo
see a
of Jeff
photo of
when
Jeff
he
when
was
he
a
was little?
baby.
Oh.
Hey,
Or
why
here's
does
one-
he have him in his phone?
Or here's one that he does is he'll say like if there's a friend around, if like he introduce if it's a new friend of yours that he hasn't met before, he'll say, "Oh, so how much do I owe you for hanging out with him
Taking
and
care of him.
for taking
Keeping
care
him
of him,
out of trouble.
keeping him out of trouble?" Sometimes that joke is understood in the right context. Sometimes it's my brother introducing his girlfriend at the time, and it comes off very, did you just call her a prostitute? And so context is very important, but yeah.
I thought he was making fun of me for being old.
Yeah, no, you say bye. That's fine,
babysitter.
Philadelphia. That's fine. You say bye, we say bye. We're humans. In real life, that's what you do, but on TV, they never do that.
They don't say bye.
They just hang the fuck up, and it would be rude.
Every time.
It would be rude in real life.
Or anytime they've ever showed somebody.
Happy birthday, Brian! He's 38 today. Wish Brian with all the different social medias. Happy birthday, Brian!
Happy birthday!
They also barely give time for the other person to respond.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
You get to go outside for your birthday. You made it out of quarantine alive.
Oh shit! Yeah, you got
You guys get to go outside because you are in Michigan. In Michigan, people get to go outside.
Yeah.
We're in LA, and I don't know the rules here.
Yeah. It's like
I have not kept up.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'm terrible. I'm like, well, I guess I'll know if I try to go out somewhere and be.
I feel like I'm going to look up and it's going to be like, we've been allowing the world to go on for 2 years. I'm going to go out. It's going to be all like dusty outside. And
so this is one
zombie
potato.
apocalypse.
This is the size that I'm cutting it. So that's bigger than most chunks
How do you feel about that?
Of potato salad that, like, if you go to Kroger and the potato salad that's just there.
How do we all feel about that? Right now, I don't know how I feel about it.
I like the big chunks. The big chunks.
Hey, Brian, we got some happy birthdays coming on the Instagram. Just letting you know, keeping you up to date.
Happy
with
birthday.
all the.
So this is chunks. Jeff doesn't feel the big chunks.
I don't feel the big chunks.
This is the recipe that we're doing today. Is the big chunks.
All right, we're big chunking it.
So you can make smaller chunks when you do you.
What's up, Lauren? U-Haul. What up, Chris Rutherford? What's up, Chris?
I was talking about Lauren earlier. Why?
I don't know. Were you?
I was.
I
said
think
that. No, earlier I said that she did. She told me something. I don't know why I mentioned
Actually, I went to lunch today in a restaurant and sat outside. Go figure. What? That's crazy.
I thought I didn't miss restaurants, and I didn't forever. But I walked past one where you could sit outside and they had draft beer, and now I kind of want to go sit outside and get drunk. I really didn't miss it. I guess if I had a porch, I would be fine.
I think this is, I don't know if this is going to turn me into, I think I'm scared of the world. I don't think I want to talk to people outside like strangers. I think this is all I want life to be now. I think that I'm scared.
Inside this
I'm
house,
scared to take on the real world again. It's a lot of adjustments.
Right now, I am peeling hot potatoes.
She's peeling hot potatoes, everybody.
You know that.
This is what we're looking at. This is the operation that we got going on. We're peeling some hot
I can
potatoes.
show you guys too.
We got the pickles.
Peeling hot potatoes.
That's what boiling potatoes look like.
Potato. You know the phrase
"big potato,"
hot potato. But it comes from a hot potato.
Oh God! Shut up. Butterbeer heard Jeff's voice and ran into the room. What's up, Butterbeer?
Butterbeer's
How you doing,
my therapy
Butterbeer?
dog.
Butterbeer. What's up, buddy?
Butterbeer's my therapy dog.
Now people just watch me talk to a dog in my.
And he's such a good therapy dog.
Oh, Butterbeer's
He's
the
a
best.
big floppy dog.
Yep.
And he is great. He's a hound. And I forget what else.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, he's a hound and a half.
He's a hound and a half.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
The big floppy ears are great. I mean, I understand people have to clip ears on some breeds of dogs, or they think they have to. But man, big floppy ears are so good.
Yeah.
So peeling hot potatoes is not easy. If anyone has any tips.
Should we be using a thing?
Should I be putting it in cold water?
Should we be using a peeler?
I just use a knife.
But isn't there a thing?
There is a peeler. I've never used it to peel hot potatoes before.
Would that be easier?
I don't know.
Are you willing to try it?
I'm willing to try it. I don't know. Wherever the peeler is in the house. That's where we find it. I really don't know.
What about a pizza cutter?
No. The other thing they do on TV that's weird is every time somebody drinks something, it makes the sound of them. No, not that sound. It makes the sound like there's not barely anything left, and you make that like straw noise of no liquid left.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's so annoying.
Even though you can clearly see there's liquid there, it makes the. And anytime there's a microphone on television,
I was going to bring up that one.
It feeds back.
Every microphone on television has feedback. Why is everybody so terrible?
Every single time. If somebody sits in front of a microphone,
there's feedback. In real life, the microphones don't feed back as often as they do in the movie and television world. But hey, John McDonald, what's up?
John McDonald, as in lived next door to a parrot. John McDonald.
That's the John McDonald. John McDonald. Well, I mean,
John McDonald used to live here next door to a parrot.
You might know John from helping me out, helping me interview a parrot.
Ow!
And
Burning myself.
That was when I was really trying to give. That was before I knew how to edit videos, so people didn't appreciate me interviewing parrots. I was interviewing cats and dogs and parrots. Nobody cared. What happened?
I dropped my potato fell apart in here. This is a problem.
This is a problem. Not no more.
All right. I gotta say, you guys probably have better luck than I do in this regard.
Meow Bark News.
Meow Bark News. It's still alive.
It's still alive. It still exists.
It's just not as active.
Not as active. Felt a little insensitive to continue Meow Bark News when the world is
with everything
going on in the world. That I'm just like
in these trying times.
Oh God, yeah. That's how every comedian's gonna start every set now. That's what I feel like.
In this new normal.
Getting used to the new normal.
Oops, I'm not supposed to.
Oh, Milo's still here.
The dog?
Yeah.
Ow! I'm burning myself. We will do another cute animal off, though.
We are going to do a cute animal. We have, so what we've been doing is when Esther and I come across cute animal videos, we save them. And then we are going to have, I believe on Facebook, we're going to do a live competition of us each showing cute animal videos, on a split screen action. And, there wasn't, I don't know how we're going to judge it specifically.
We did this before, and you know who was the biggest fan of our cute animal off was the late Corey Hall.
Yeah.
He is a comedian friend of ours who passed away recently, and we got to do another cute animal off just dedicated to Corey Hall. Everybody else we knew, we told them we were doing this, and everyone didn't actually respond at all.
Yeah.
And Corey sent us videos. He was like on it.
Yeah.
He wanted to get involved. He wanted a three-way screen. I was like, I don't know how to do that. I'm not even sure what you want us to do. I felt like we let him down as far as I wasn't even sure what.
Ashley Smashley, what's up? He said Meow Bark News, the only real news.
It's the only time.
Roy Days says, "Drop them Tatoes."
See it.
Oh, Tators. Drop them Tators.
Meow Bark News answered the question: are you indeed a good dog?
Yeah.
You ask all the time. Yeah. That's what you ask a dog.
Yeah, you got it. The dogs.
You don't get an answer usually. Meow Bark News got the answer.
Yeah. And how also the questions: how long have you known that you are a good dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else is asking those tough questions?
No one asked them.
Yoga t-shirt. Yeah.
Coming through with a knife. Oh gosh. All right. So has Jeff have any comments come in as far as the best way to peel a hot potato?
Hi all. Hey there, T-Lo.
Has anybody?
How we're doing in quarantine? We're living. We're making some food.
We might not even be in quarantine anymore. We
might be quarantining ourselves. I'm not even sure. I don't even know what the world is doing anymore. We're hiding from it. We are hiding from the world.
We don't know. Oh, I guess you're right. It is easier to use the peeler on hot potato.
Oh, wow.
Well, my mom lived her whole life and did not know this.
What did you ask me?
Did anybody give us any?
How's Esther cooking the spuds? Is what
boiling
them.
Boiling potatoes for potato salad.
And then Lauren said you're supposed to put it in cold water, I think.
I was supposed to put it in cold water.
And then somebody else said, how come you didn't peel them before cooking them? Is that not a thing?
My mom never peeled them before cooking them. No, I don't want to eat the skin on these. I don't know. I'm going from, this is what happened to me in quarantine. I don't know if it happened to everybody else. Like nostalgic, I just wanted comfort food and stuff I grew up on. So this is my mom's potato salad. So I haven't altered it a huge amount.
Let's show these people the food.
All right.
So this is what we're working with.
I wonder sometimes who learns more, them or us, from this beautiful cooking show. Sometimes I just don't know who learns more.
It seems like things are going back to normal outside. What are you two cooking?
We're cooking a vegan
potato salad. Cool T-shirt. Thanks.
And what
so
makes
both
it?
of us. We both say thanks. She's got a Detroit T-shirt. I don't know whose shirt you're talking about, but real the struggle is, Yoda said.
This is from my friend
Ray.
Holly.
What's up, Ray?
My friend Holly Garner. I want to say I stayed at Holly's house and she let me wear this shirt and then didn't take it back. That's how sometimes you get close.
So Philly says, I use a veggie peeler or a scoring pad dedicated to taking skin off of veggies.
Oh, I don't know what a scoring pad is, but I am using a veggie peeler, and you're right. You were both right. The veggie peeler worked well.
Yay, I won. I won.
Sorry to my mom who didn't realize that in life. But I am doctoring it a little bit. She didn't put dill in it. I put dill in it. I've never put relish in it. We're putting relish in it.
Yeah.
So there is that. You know what's really good is just boiled potatoes, which sounds really weird and sounds like some Irish famine shit.
Of what?
Boiled potatoes, just boiled potatoes with salt on them. It is really good, but I don't know if that's like some weird nostalgic. I also ate that as a child.
You don't know if that's just memories of being poor?
Yeah,
or if
I just
that's,
regressed into some weird childhood food during this quarantine.
I mean, our favorite food right now has been,
ramen
noodles. So I think our taste buds are just turning poor.
Yeah.
I think that's all that's happening.
Our taste buds went poor. I don't know if that happened to anyone else. You're on the...
Does anybody else's taste buds go poor?
Well, I did put up on that in my frame. Not in the frame. Get in frame. Back to one. Sorry, I just tried to say production thing.
Oh, I was like...
I put up a Facebook status at one point asking people what their comfort food was during pandemic times, and I did get some really interesting responses. Most of them were butter on a cracker. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. He said, it is good, Esther. What's good? I forget. What were we talking about?
I'm not sure now. You read the comment too late. I blame you, Jeff. Just kidding. Oh, yeah, you're right. Cold water. Lauren, why do you help me with life all the time, Lauren?
Remember when Lauren taught us about the...
putting stuff in the freezer with the paper towel around it. If you ever need
paper towel and put it around.
Oh man, one of ours would.
I'm gonna have to end my Instagram. Be right back because there's we are very far away from this being ready.
Oh, I was gonna tell Lauren I'm probably still using her grandmother's cutting board or something right now.
Yeah,
But anyway,
we probably have had her silverware and stuff like that. Shout out to Lauren Uholic. Shout out
gave
to
us
everybody.
all the
Love you all. I'll be right back
kitchen utensils we needed.
in 10 seconds.
All right, now while Jeff's Instagram's gone, let's talk about the real just kidding.
Oh, God. Should I share this?
I've just been waiting all this time. Talk shit about all your Instagram followers. Those damn Horste heads. You know, if you're a fan of Jeff, that you're called a Horste head because every fan group that has a name, those fans are real fans. Like, they're more fun of a fan group. Like Barry Manilow fans are called Fanilows.
That's amazing. Why did you just now tell me that?
I told you. That's why you named them horse heads. Because I told you that you have to have a name for your fans. If
but
you
didn't
cool
say
fans.
Barry Manilow.
I swear I did.
Thing.
I'm telling you, you forgot. Barry Manilow fans are named Fanilows. Jimmy Buffett fans are named Parrot Heads.
That's weird.
I know. It's like because of margaritas and all the things that he does.
It's because of margaritas.
Beach-wise
hey,
or
if you're
whatever.
just now joining us again, we are making some, we're almost done. I think, I don't know how to cook, so I can't tell you how far along we are.
I feel like we're almost done. We got all the potatoes peeled. That might have been the hardest part.
Vegan potato salad.
Now that
that's the mustard collection.
Show them the tissue. Now that our friend Lauren taught us that we're supposed to put the potatoes in cold water first, the last one was faster and easier. This one isn't. The other thing is, like, when they're bigger, they take longer to boil. The only way to know that they're boiled is if you stick a fork in them. I don't know how to time them any other way. So this last one feels less done than the rest, but not the worst. We're not going to die. Why doesn't anyone ever eat
had some gluten-free spaghetti with Alfredo sauce and Beyond Burger chopped meat today. How was it, dude? How was that? Too low?
That sounds awesome. What we haven't done.
Do you have any vegan shroom dogs over in the States?
Dogs?
What is a shroom dog? I don't know. We have vegan hot dogs.
Yeah, we have vegan hot dogs that are just made from soy.
And since a hot dog is just the crappiest form of meat anyways, it's definitely not hard to replicate a vegan hot dog. It tastes like a regular hot dog. You weren't.
All right, so now I'm adding the pickles.
I don't know what a shroom dog is.
And relish. Oh, I should have shown you the pile of. Well, you did earlier. You guys saw the pile of pickles.
Did you guys see the pile of pickle? Let's get over here. Let's get the Facebook people to see what's going on.
Piles of pickles and relish. I don't know. I have about the same size. I had about the same size pile of pickle and relish. This is a very much trial and error as far as when you put the flavor in, then you just got to taste it 100 times. So
I might have moved your thing around and ruined everything.
Okay. Do you think the proportion of pickle and celery to potatoes is good, or do you want more pickles and celery?
Well, we're going to add more pickles because we're adding the
relish. But besides that,
I'm just keeping that in mind. I think that's.
I feel like I need a little more. Yeah. All right.
Mushroom-based hot dog. Never tried it.
Mushroom-based hot dog. Jeff didn't used to like mushrooms. He's coming around.
I'm coming around to mushrooms. Sometimes they're slimy and.
Yeah, sometimes they just taste like dirt.
I think the consistency sometimes throws me off. So I don't know how to make a. Yeah, I don't even know how to ask what.
It feels like the stem is still on this pickle. Cutting it off.
But you like these shroom dogs?
We need to find. Well, we need to. I want to find good fried chicken, vegan fried chicken.
Oh, and you say the States. Where are you from there? Metasheba? Where are you from? Where are you living? But yeah, you're saying that we don't find good.
Yeah, every time I find vegan fried chicken, it feels mushy. The consistency is not right. The outside, I want it to be crispy on the outside.
Yeah, it does have a weird texture sometimes. Must be a Detroit thing. I hate mushrooms. Hey, see, not just me.
There is a Detroit mushroom collective that's at Eastern Market, and I don't know if that's the same one. There's people I went to high school with, or that went to the sister high school that have a mushroom group, sell mushrooms places. And then there's one at Easter Market. They may be one and the same. But Detroit has some cool mushrooms.
I don't know if you're in on mine. I don't know how we get everybody. How do
I
I get everybody in the camera at the same? We got 3. This is just, yeah. There you go.
That works.
That works.
All right. Now do we have the proper ratio?
That's better. I like it. I like that
All right.
ratio. I'm
gotta go to-
Japanese
oh, you know
English
what?
living in London. Oh wow. That is that,
How is London?
Yeah.
Is it open?
how is London?
Oh, celery salt. Where is it? Oh, here it is.
What's up? What's up, D Murray?
All right.
How's it going?
Now, vegan mayonnaise. We use veganese, and it's soy free. Because sometimes too much soy for people is bad news. Some people can't eat soy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is made from sunflower oil, brown rice syrup, pea protein. So that's what they use as opposed to the soy, is pea protein. So I'm putting it's gonna look gross. That's just how life is. If you don't like mayonnaise, then this isn't for you. But if you do want to make it, like I said, non-vegan, it's just the same thing with eggs in it and real mayonnaise.
How long have you been vegan? I've thought about it. A year and a half? Been about a year and a half now?
Yeah.
January of not the most recent one, but the year before that. And then I was vegetarian for the year before that. So I didn't just jump right into vegan. Went vegetarian first. I forget about
I was vegetarian forever.
Yeah.
And vegan, I felt way better being vegan. When I switched to vegetarian, I didn't feel that much different.
Yeah, true.
I mean,
Same
it's
here.
better, of course, because you're not having like some of the saturated fats you would have with
Processed meat and things.
processed meat. All right, I'm adding relish. I've not added relish before. I don't know if anyone has fancy relish. We buy cheap dill relish. It's dill too. People don't like sweet pickles or sweet relish for whatever.
Yeah, get those sweet
reason.
pickles the fuck out of my face.
I don't mind them. All right, I'm putting 1 spoonful. I'm putting a spoonful and a half. I'll just call it 2 spoonfuls. I'm putting 2 spoonfuls. I'm making this up.
Nobody's making this with us right now.
They're making
You can
it.
lie.
They're
It doesn't
making
matter.
it. I need to.
Nobody's gonna be like,
need to
I
prep
followed
this.
your recipe and it needed 3 spoonfuls.
You know what? What if
We
What
have,
if you get signed? Then you got to get
Okay.
used to the
so
real way of doing a cooking show.
an update.
You're looking to get signed. No,
Update.
what's the update?
London's madness, like everywhere else. I've lived in the States as well, though, so I've watched your video with nostalgic fondness for the States.
Oh,
The sweet pickles need to be chucked into the river with the slave owner statues.
into the with the slave owner statue.
That's how I
That's
feel.
amazing.
That's the realest fucking comment I've read in a while.
That's
I
hilarious.
stand
I
by
don't
that.
mind them, but I used to eat sweet pickles with salt. Like I grew up.
So you just made it not sweet?
Yeah, I did. I made it not sweet. I put salt on it. But then I didn't even eat regular pickles forever. I was a picky eater.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was the best. This is cheap ass yellow mustard. I'll never know why anybody buys expensive yellow mustard.
Yeah, all yellow mustard,
Just got on it.
Kroger brand, whatever brand,
This is
any
like
brand
beyond
tastes the same.
Kroger. This is the lowest form.
This was
It's called Top EMS.
Yeah, it
That's
cost
so
like
weird.
89 cents. Like this wasn't even.
And then I just do like a once around, for real. The once around. So those of you that are cooking with me at home, Jeff, let me play pretend. It's the only reason why this is. We're doing this also through Planet Ant Improv. Ah! Why does mustard fly out by itself? This is on the Planet Ant Live Network as well, and Planet Ant is an improv theater in Hamtramck. So if you guys ever want to take improv classes or watch an improv show or a play or stand-up comedy, all that's coming back, hopefully. And yeah, so that's why, I don't know, playing pretend reminded me of improv. So this was
So we did some spicy mustard.
brown mustard.
Some spicy brown mustard.
which is different than Dijon. If I had Dijon, I guess I would use it, but I prefer spicy brown mustard.
Even though she
It's
hasn't
different.
been told that it's exactly
It
the
is
same.
not the same. I 100% will agree that it's not. I will say it's not the same. Dijon has something different in it.
Have you had it?
Yes, I've had it.
And you don't
And
like
then
the taste
stone
of
brown mustard is different.
You don't like the
This
taste
way
of
it's kind
Dijon?
of sweet. No, I don't not like it. I just like brown mustard better.
All right, we're going to have to try some Dijon next.
All right, so I'm putting once around of this as well. I love that there was somebody.
What's up, Draft King?
Somebody messaged me during the week, and they
Mhm.
watched us do this, and they said that we should kiss and make up after we fight, which I thought was funny that they thought that this was real fighting. No, if you guys want to see real fighting, we'll log on later. We'll show you guys that. This is not real
We just
fighting.
talk old school. It's like, why I oughta. There's a lot of why I oughtas we throw around when we're really fighting.
This is not real fighting. This is how we talk. All right.
Suze, how's it going?
Dill. Dill is amazing. Dill. I put dill in weird stuff. We made last night. We made chorizo and potato tacos, and I put dill in it. I like dill in like Mexican food, which definitely my parents didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But dill tastes like pickles, and like dill pickles, and it gives good flavor to this because it has pickles, but it also gives good flavor to other I say put dill in random stuff and see if you like it.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about sun-dried tomatoes?
No. Jeff tries to put sun-dried tomatoes
I don't
in
think we
everything
should
I
in this
eat.
one. I think that's one thing I'd say. It doesn't.
It's the first time we've cooked on a Saturday with you guys. I assume you're all the same people, and not use sun-dried tomatoes. Actually, I'm keeping track. If you have a garden, a yard, space in your room, grow dill. Dill is cheap. You can buy a pack of seeds for, I don't know, $1 or something, and it grows really easily. And it looks like that. And when it goes to seed, it gets really, really, really tall. And then just when it goes to seed, I guess you can save the seeds. And yeah, if you want to learn how to garden, our friend Robert Jenkins has a podcast we listened to yesterday.
Oh man, check that out.
Called, oh crap, you got to look up the name of it.
Survive in America?
How to Survive in America. It's on Anchor, the podcast app, Anchor.
Highly recommend that podcast.
It was really good. And the guest was Megan Coddington Heath, who's a comedian and a lawyer, and apparently a survivalist, even though she's a friend of mine, and I didn't know that she was a survivalist in a way. Not like a heavy-duty one, but man, she knew about gardening, and it was really cool.
Yeah, she did.
To hear.
So it's a podcast that will prepare you for some life skills that are good to have in general and might be more necessary depending on how this election turns out.
If Trump wins again, we all have to learn how to cook our own food and shoot guns. Is basically what the
more or less. Yeah.
What the podcast is about, and I don't disagree.
Trying to be more, and Killer Mike has pushed that a lot lately too. Trying to be more self-sufficient, instead of relying on. You give the power to the other people if you rely on the world to do everything for you. So I'm with it.
So that's why we're making this potato salad so that we can eat it for days when the world comes to an end.
All right.
I don't know.
Tone it down.
All right. Salt, because I salt the crap out of everything.
Hey,
do what
you
want.
like my haircut? Got a haircut.
I did it.
She did this. She cut my hair. Crystal P. What's up, Crystal P? How's it going?
Paprika. Hi, Crystal P.
Did I say hi to Dennis when he was on here? I said D. Murray, but I don't know if he knew. Well, he knows this.
And
I didn't tell you that he was there.
I still feel bad when I don't say hi to people that are watching because I think that I'm going to scare them. But hi, Jenny Schweitzer. We went to high school again.
Oh, that's nice.
Celery salt. I guess I should say hi to people
and tell everybody how you know them.
And tell everyone how I know them.
I keep on saying that there is one viewer only on this Insta Live, which makes me feel like a creep.
See? That's why it feels weird when you shout somebody out.
I don't know what happens because sometimes I feel like there's more people. I've had times where people I've had several people comment, but the number says 2 or 1. So I don't know if people are commenting and then leaving and then just coming back randomly. I don't know how people can consistently be commenting and there only be 1 or 2 people. I don't know. But
I don't know if I want that. All right, I'm going to say I don't.
I appreciate
So that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then you can put it in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind eating it room temperature. Some people chill it for I don't know how long. So anyway, it's vegan potato salad, as in it's potatoes, boiled potatoes, dill, fresh dill. You could do dry dill too, I guess. But if you want to be that person, whatever. All right, let me start over. Boiled potatoes, fresh dill, celery, dill pickles, cut up, relish, every kind of mustard that you own, and vegan mayonnaise.
Yeah. Let's see.
And
What
celery
spices
salt.
do we have?
Celery salt and paprika,
All right.
and salt.
What
And
about
salt.
is it everyday seasoning? What other things can we do? Or is that
I
what
thought
you leave
about
it?
lemon peppering.
You thought about lemon pepper? I'd lemon pepper.
I might lemon pepper a piece of it.
Ah, you want to try
Just
it
see.
first. I get it.
But first of all,
Some random London chick watching your vegan mayo action. Hey. Welcome to Esther's Judgmental Cooking Show.
yes.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
You can use this.
Yeah, no, it's very judgmental.
All right.
Oh, this is how we're trying it?
Yep.
We're just
We're
going
doing
in
it.
like
We're
this?
going in like
with your
this.
extra big fucking...
You didn't even get a pickle on it. Tink.
Yeah. That was good.
Oh man,
It's a good blend of everything.
it's so good. It came out better than I thought it would. Usually I have to doctor it more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do you want a lemon pepper a little section?
Yeah.
All right. We're lemon
I'm with it.
peppering. Oh, we
Sounds
got
lovely.
all
Dill is
in
the best. I like Esther's sass over mustard. She really does get sassy about the mustard.
Tell you. I have strong opinions about
Got
mustard.
strong opinions about mustard. And I'm with it. I also enjoy mustard.
All right, I'm lemon peppering a corner. This is a new thing.
All right. Doing it again? Going in. Thanks.
Tink. I
Yeah.
prefer it without it.
All right.
I'll put a little if you really feel it.
I can add it on my own.
All right, you
I
add
can
it
just-
on your own.
Yeah.
All right, so you can add lemon pepper if you want to be like Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Sounds
celery
good. I'm
is
just
in it.
jealous I don't have fresh dill money.
No, it's not that much. It's not bad. At least ours wasn't that much because it was in this little. And I also got organic. But a lot of places, it's not that much. It's like $1 for a big thing of it if it's not organic. So check it out. Some herbs are way cheaper
What's
than
up, Brian?
I would have thought, at least. At whatever in the produce area, where there's not in the container like I am. If you want to go cheaper, just get the bunch. It's like $1. Or grow it. Grow everything. And then live off the grid.
Yeah.
Make your own electricity.
Do it.
But,
Thanks.
all right.
Thanks to everybody
That's
for all
this
the
is
contributions to our live. Thanks, Brian, for introducing me to socks with what are these called?
Slides.
Slides. I never remember that.
But, somebody said, I'm sorry, I got to answer these real quick before we're done.
Mhm.
I like an egg on top with paprika. Oh, wait, I got to cough. Sorry, the pepper. Yeah, this was
Celery
vegan.
question?
Yeah, celery's in it. This was vegan only because we're vegan. You can make it vegetarian. Well, you wouldn't make it with meat because I don't know if anyone ever puts meat in potato salad. But yeah, you could make it vegetarian with eggs and regular mayonnaise. This one's no eggs and vegan mayonnaise. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us while we make stuff. And now we got to make some side to our potato salad and have lunch and pretend we're having a barbecue.
Yeah.
Yay!
Pretend like.
Yay!
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.